What is up, guys? Thunder Studios here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series 86 Exosuit Spike Witwicky. And yeah, let's get into it. Starting off with just the details here, like considering how tiny this figure is, I'm actually surprised with the amount of details on here, especially like the little head in there, which actually like rotates thanks to the thing on the back. I'm not really a fan of when it rotates. Sometimes the bowl on top rotates with it, but that's easily fixed if you just hold this while you rotate it back. But like the other details are really cool, like the little nubs here and all like the sort of like greebling details, actually, and on the back here. Not really a fan of the hollow legs, but it's a core class. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, it's pretty cool. And technically, if you were to buy two of these, you could have Spike and Daniel Witwicky, because they look pretty similar in the cartoon, and technically this was Spike's exosuit. So yeah, and he also comes with two blast effects for his accessories. I was expecting these to be like that soft rubber, but they actually aren't. They're hard plastic, which is a bit better so they don't fall off the ends. So you could like have them doing like a rocket punch or flip the arms around and it's sort of like a gun, but that doesn't really look the best. I think the blast effects are mainly for alt mode. Speaking of alt mode, let's get him transformed. And just starting off, taking a look at this guy. He has some pretty nice details here and some like greebling details on like the arms and the legs. He just looks pretty good, pretty accurate to the cartoon slash the movie. And if you did want this to be Daniel, you just buy a second copy and then you have like Daniel Witwicky and Spike. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about this because it's like a core class. There's nothing really much to it. Also, for his accessories, he does come with blast effects, so you can just peg them at the back here. These are mainly for alt mode, but if you did want to, you can sort of like have them doing like a rocket punch or something like that, or flipping the hand around and using it as like a gun, which looks alright, but doesn't really look the best, so I just leave them off and save them for alt mode. As for his articulation, this dome's got rotation, but the head also has a bit of rotation. But one thing I don't like is when you go to rotate the head, the dome also rotates. Sort of like arm rotation here on a hinge, like bicep rotation. Legs can go back that far, back about that far. Sort of has a knee swivel and a knee bend, and sort of like a double knee bend if you utilize that hinge, but it is a bit stiff on my copy. But yeah, like so. And also, yeah, I'm not sure if I said this already, but I don't really like that paint here. It's a bit like chalky feeling. It's like the same paint that was used on 86 Nor. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do a review of him. So overall, I think Spike looks good. And I do apologize if I keep saying Spike or Daniel. I get them confused because they look identical in the cartoon and the movie. But yeah, overall, I think he has a pretty decent robot mode, and he also has some like jetpacks here, which I never noticed. And I am surprised at the detail they put into the face sculpt. For the transformation, you just want to take off the blast effects and put them to the side. You can transform him without them, but I feel like it's a bit easier to do it without. First step is you just want to line this up and then rotate the dome piece forward. Rotate the arms fully down. Rotate this part and then this part here. Same here, and then rotate this and then bend these backwards like this. And these parts go into that hollow gap with the mushroom peg, like so. Once you have done that, rotate the legs down, connect them in the middle here, and then bring the legs and bend them back on that second hinge. And once you have done that, there you have the alt mode. And it rolls pretty well. I don't really have much to say about this because it's kind of just the robot mode laying down, but you can just add the blast effects, yeah, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. Gotta say though, this is probably nowhere near my favorite list of alt modes because it's just like the robot mode literally laying down. I get that's how it was in the movie, but it doesn't really make it for a fun toy. So yeah, that's about it for my review today. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment what figure you want me to do a review of next. Peace.